sleepy, Monsieur Poirot?
Mais oui. I am consumed with sleep. I can hardly keep my eyes open. It has been a day very close and oppressive.
Yes, it's been the sort of day when things snap, break. When one can't go on. Good night, Monsieur Poirot.
Good night, mademoiselle.
Welcome to Cairo, Jane. Now all I have to do to find the spider is to track down that bar with the golden scarab in a city where I don't speak a word of the language. Whoa, what a breathtaking view. I wish we could share it, Emmy. Hello, I'm looking for a bar with a golden scarab.
ايه؟ مش فاهم.
Hello, I'm looking for a bar with a golden scarab.
من فضلك يا أنسة، تعالي اتفرجي على الأواني الجميلة.
Hello, I'm looking for a bar with a golden scarab.
2 جنيه يا جميل، 2 جنيه بس عشانك.
كلام منطقي. ده رأيك؟ صحيح طبعا، ده كان رأيي.
لقيت كل اللي انت عاوزه في السوق؟ لازم اشتري هدية لبنتي.
I didn't understand, but in any case, no scarab. When I think that I almost missed it.
اديها شوية وقت. ممكن. أظن. ممكن. أظن. طب لو مش متأكد، معك حق، خلينا نجرب. ممكن. أظن.
Okay. I thought so. Kind of makes sense. We could. Or not.
ممكن فيها إن. خلينا نراجع الموضوع.
Depends on... Right. Let's wait and see.
Without you, I would be really lost in this city.
جيت عشان كده.
I'm really looking forward to visiting the pyramids of Khufu.
مش هتخيب ظنك.
It's just a tourist and his guide.
Happens. Well, sort of. I thought so. Not really. Could have worked. Maybe next time. I suppose. Well, they didn't expect that. It depends. It's clear. Maybe later. You never know. You're right. Mm-hmm. Interesting. They didn't expect that. It depends. It's clear. Maybe later. Not really. Could have worked. Maybe next time. I suppose. Well, you never know. Could happen. Well, sort of.
You drive a hard bargain.
It's a hard business. You in or out?
In. I have no choice. But I want to see the merchandise.
I'm not hiding it here under the table. We always take extra precautions with new clients.
Fair enough. But if we're satisfied, we might see each other often.
Glad to hear that. Let's go. It's not far.
It's the right bar and the right time. This is the deal I discovered in the Bronx. I can't lose them. I may be looking at the spider.
Probably not. Yes, perhaps. That makes sense. I thought about it, but what if... Would it work? But still, I guess. Probably not. Let's wait. Hard to say. Interesting. You're right. Makes sense. Probably not. Hard to say.
Why are we stopping?
I had the feeling we were being followed. Everything's fine. Let's go. Are you following us? Do I have to explain what happens now? Are you following us?
You think? Yeah, could it work? But still, I guess. Follow me now. Let's wait. Hard to say. Not greedy. Could have worked. Maybe next time. I suppose. Well.
Earlier, I was saying that if this deal goes well, we'll need a lot more merchandise.
No problem. New shipments are already on the way. We can easily meet your demands.
Perfect.
The shipment I saw in New York is probably part of it.
I thought so. Didn't expect that. It depends. Sinclair. Maybe later. You never know. It happens. Well, sort of.
Why are we stopping?
I had the feeling we were being followed. I took a detour to lose them. Everything's fine. Let's go.
Somehow, I have to get in there. The door won't open. It must be blocked from the other side. another one. It was easy. This door leads into the house. Finally inside. Time to find the spider. I'm so close to my goal. Now is not the time to back off.
Sorry, boss. It won't happen again.
It better not. Next time a crate is misplaced, you'll be the one explaining it to the spider.
Shit! I didn't know he was here.
He was only here for a few hours, as usual. He left this morning to oversee the next delivery. Alright, get lost now. I have to deal with the client.
Damn it! Not only is this guy not the spider, but the spider is gone again. Let's see what we can find out about his next destination. I'm so close to my goal. Now is not the time to back off. Okay, let's see what I can find. The telex machine they communicate with. More secure and sophisticated than a telephone.
Hey, you!
So, you're awake. Now we can talk.
My head.
Hurts, huh? I could pretend I care, but I don't. Who the hell are you?
My name is Kate. I was visiting Cairo. I'm a tourist.
Oh, really? Then explain to me what you were doing in here.
You have a beautiful house. I just wanted to take some photos of the interior. I knocked, and when nobody answered, I came in. I'm sorry.
Don't take me for a fool. You don't seem to realize the mess you've gotten yourself into. Tomorrow, you'll be less cocky. Hisham will be much less kind than I am.
I really don't think I want to meet Hisham. I have to find a way to get out of here. There's a knot on the pillar behind me. It seems to be holding something. My feet are tied. Handcuff! They've taken my lockpicking tools. So I need to find a piece of metal or something that's good enough to unlock the cuffs. The chair is made of metal, unbreakable. An oil lamp is hanging from the ceiling. There's a knot on the pillar behind me. It seems to be holding something. An old locker. Maybe there's something useful inside. This is the only way out. The vent is sealed, of course. That's what I call a good answer. Mission accomplished. I could tilt my chair over to try and reach the lamp's knot. Metal mousetrap. A hand brush. An old rusty funnel. Moped tire. An old empty cardboard box. Closed. The rope that was holding the oil lamp. One of these pieces of metal could unlock these handcuffs. Damn, I can't see a thing. My makeshift lockpicking tools are ruined, but I'm free. I'm almost there. I just have to get through this door. I can see the door in this mirror. The door has a simple latch. It shouldn't be too hard to lift. I just need to reach the handle. That's my way out. The same kind of crates as in New York. Great work. Ooh. Come on, don't let me down now. Yes! I'm not out of the woods yet. I still need to search the office before I can escape from here. These are definitely the gun trafficking crates. They have the spire's mark on them. It's the same kind of crate I found in New York with the same note from the spire. It's only rocket launchers and grenades. I think a bit more subtlety is required. Cairo, Luxor, Aswan, and Abu Simbel, all named with a code name. These cities must be important to them.
Hey! The prisoner's escaping!
have enough weaponry listed on here to equip an army. Another delivery, scheduled for tomorrow. Wherever it goes, it's enough to finance a small revolution. Kind of them to leave me my lock-picking kit. Bingo! Telegrams. Hello, another coded message. And it's about the spider. I've got to decode it. Hello, Hello. Gorilla. Another assassin? Hairier than the spider? Cradle, their code for Cairo. That's the one. No, that doesn't match. Not long enough. Not long enough.
Hey, you! I've got everything I need. I can decode the spider's telegram now. Test passed with flying colours. Brilliant.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Another win with my name on it. Spider, Karnak, Abu Simbel. The spider will be in Abu Simbel for a delivery of merchandise on the 23rd. That gives me 2 days. He won't slip through my fingers this time. It was a good idea to pick that door from the outside after all. Finally free! I now know when and where the spider will be in 2 days. If I call the police now with the information I've gathered, they'll have all the evidence they need to raid the house and arrest everyone. And I may be able to prevent another massacre somewhere in the world. But I must make sure the spider will be there. If he thinks he isn't safe, he could change his plans, and I'll lose his trail again. Do I call the police or do it alone?
I can't risk the police fumbling their raid and the spider escaping. It's up to me, Emmy. Time for a showdown in Abu Simbel.
Mr. Poirot, come quickly. There is a problem. Mr. Poirot, please wake up.
What time is it?
Please get dressed quickly and meet me in cabin 202 across the passage.
Yes, very well. I'm coming. Why have I slept so late? It's not like me at all. Well, let's see what has the captain in such a state. Cabin 202. I really don't feel well. It's more than just simple fatigue.
Ah, finally, Mr. Poirot.
Captain, Dr. Besner.
Monsieur Poirot, thank God you're here.
Well, gentlemen, what has happened?
I think it best if you see for yourself.
Oh no, poor child. Poirot, this is your fault. Small caliber bullet fired at very close range. judging by the burn marks. No signs of a struggle or bruising on the body. Obviously, she wasn't wearing her necklace to sleep. The letter J is drawn in blood. There's blood on one of her fingers. Excellent deduction. Well done. I found it. It's obvious Mrs. Doyle was asleep when she was killed. So it was impossible for her to write the clue so convenient. No. This letter in blood, the blood on Mrs. Doyle's finger, it's obviously meant to appear Mrs. Doyle wrote the letter J. Who else could have succeeded? No trace of the weapon. Ah, a case where Mrs. Doyle undoubtedly kept her necklace empty. The murder weapon is not helpfully lying on the dressing table. Mrs. Doyle had many valuable jewels. Now there's a perfume not just anyone can afford. And she doesn't have only one. Here's a second, just as expensive. Well, and a third perfume. Clues of good taste, but not motives for murder. I'll never understand fashion. Why call a nail varnish pink when it's red? Every time I saw Mrs. Doyle, she was wearing this nail varnish. Flexible contact lenses. Madame Doyle was on the cutting edge of ocular technology. Don't be hasty, Poirot. I don't think I've discovered everything of interest here. Mrs. Doyle favored an expensive pearl necklace. Who is the world's greatest detective? There's no question. Mrs. Doyle was murdered. My little grey cells did not let me down. I don't think I can learn any more here at present. Time to compare my observations with those of Dr. Bessner.
So, did you see? Did you see that poor young woman?
It's a tragedy, but we must stay calm if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation. Lynette Doyle was killed in her sleep by a firearm placed directly against her temple. I also noticed that her pearl necklace was missing, perhaps taken by the killer, but it's too early to assert that.
And the J written in her own blood. Do you think she was trying to identify her killer? Given her animosity, Jacqueline de Belfort would seem like the obvious choice. What do you think?
My friend, once the Earth was thought to be flat, that was the obvious choice at the time. So, the hatred felt by Miss de Belfort caused her to be so reckless as to sign a crime like this? Possible, I suppose. Hopefully, a more thorough investigation will tell us more. Dr. Bessner, were you able to examine the body?
Yes, the captain summoned me the moment he was informed of the tragedy. He hoped I could save poor Mrs. Doyle. Unfortunately, it was already too late. Death had occurred several hours ago.
Do you have any idea of the exact time?
I can give you a rough estimate. It's now 9:15 a.m. Considering the temperature last night and the fact that the rigor had begun to advance, I would estimate the time of death to be at least 7 hours ago, and at most 9 hours.
Which places the crime between midnight and 2 in the morning?
Exactly. I can also tell you the wound suggests she was killed with a small caliber weapon, possibly a .22.
I see. Did you discover the body, Captain?
No, it was Louise Bourget, Mrs. Doyle's maid. She came to wake her employer, as she does every morning. Except this time, well, the poor woman didn't wake up. Louise came to find me immediately. She was completely distraught.
Do you know if she touched anything in this room?
She assured me she touched nothing. Neither did I.
So that means, most likely, the murderer took the weapon with them.
And that's how I ended up here.
You have been having quite the adventure, mademoiselle. You track a murderer who may be on this boat?
The coded message mentioned a killer who would be present on the Karnak from the 21st to the 23rd of February. Those are the dates of this cruise, are they not?
That's correct, mademoiselle.
Perfect. Then there's still time to stop them before they strike again.
Perhaps you could have stopped them if you had arrived a day earlier.
What? No! Someone else is dead?
Yes. Lynette Doyle was killed last night. A gunshot to the head. Your quarry may be responsible for her death as well. A connection between the two eludes me at present.
The prey I'm tracking is a lone wolf.
This is awful. The Egyptian police have been contacted concerning Mrs. Doyle. We are turning the ship around and will meet the police in Aswan. Mr. Poirot, unless the authorities say otherwise, the case is yours. I give you full authority to lead the investigation. I've already asked Tarek to guard the gangway. No one may board or disembark until further notice.
I accept, Captain Hassan. But we cannot leave until I make certain the crime scene, in fact, the entire boat, are fully inspected.
Of course! Of course! We will remain here until you are satisfied with your investigation. I will inform the Aswan police.
Monsieur Poirot, with all due respect, you must let me help you. I need to stop my killer.
Mademoiselle, remember, I saw you in action at Chematante. I would be foolish to deprive myself of your help. But a word of caution, if I may. It is clear this investigation is very personal. Do not let that cloud your judgment.
Don't worry, Mr. Poirot. Together, we can bring an entire boatload of murderers to justice.
I have no doubt. Very well. Most passengers should be having breakfast by now. Captain, would you be so kind as to ask the other passengers to join us in the restaurant?
Anything you wish, Monsieur Poirot. Perhaps Miss Royce could assist me?
Of course.
I must go to the restaurant to speak to the passengers. What have we here? An interesting discovery. This globe is beautifully crafted. This globe Good morning, sir. The captain has asked me to investigate last night's tragedy. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Of course. Anything I can do.
A bit boring? Staying here, doing nothing?
No, it's fine. I look forward to moments when I can peacefully get lost in my thoughts.
Can you tell me what you did last night?
Like every night, I get off the boat for the curfew watch. The captain raises the gangway, and I stay on the dock all night to ensure that no one boards or disembarks during the curfew.
And no one could have boarded or left the boat during the night?
No, no one, not even me. And this morning, when the gangway was lowered, the captain asked me to stay here and continue to keep watch. Since then, only Miss Royce has asked to come on board.
Do you have any information about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
No, apart from the fact that it is very beautiful.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day, but I have some terrible news. Lynette Doyle was found dead this morning, murdered in her bed.
My God! The poor child.
Captain Hassan here has asked me to investigate this murder. I intend to do so with the assistance of Miss Jane Royce, a private detective who has come aboard working on another case. The murder weapon was a .22 caliber revolver. She will be searching each and every one of you for the gun and anything else which might be relevant to this case. I trust you will comply.
Do you recognize her? She's the mysterious friend of Mrs. Leach, who showed up at the party in Mallorca and then just left without a word.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you. Meanwhile, the captain will confiscate your keys and lock your cabins. You will not have access to your cabins until we've concluded our searches.
A moment, please. I am deeply distressed by Mrs. Doyle's death, but as her legal representative, I demand to know by what authority you intend to conduct this investigation.
I agree. This is outrageous. The Egyptian police should be notified.
I, for one, will never submit to depriving individuals of rights that I do not recognize as legitimate.
Miss Robson, would you kindly join us?
Can you show us your bag, please? Thank you.
Mr. Richetti, if you would, please. Et voilà. Thank you all for participating. You may expect me to interrogate each of you.
Since nothing conclusive was found, you're free to go. But you may not return to your cabins or attempt to leave the boat.
Captain, a word if I may. I asked you to ensure that every passenger joins us here, but I didn't see Mr. Doyle, Mr. Belfort, Dr. Bessner, or Miss Bowers.
My apologies, Mr. Poirot. With all that's going on, I forgot to tell you. Dr. Bessner is tending to Mr. Doyle's wound. As for Miss Bowers, she's watching over Miss de Belfort, who is in quite a state.
For what reason? Has she said anything to you?
It's a bit complicated. I think you should see for yourself.
Mr. Poirot, I know you'll want to question the passengers since you know them better than I do. While you do that, I can search their cabins. The captain gave me a master key, so I don't have to try and figure out what key goes with which cabin. Would that work?
Quite right, Miss Royce. You have read my mind. So, Mademoiselle Royce, let's split our resources as we planned. You take responsibility for searching the passengers' cabins.
All right. And you conduct your interviews, you do so well.
It's truly beautiful here. I would have loved to come here under different circumstances. With Emmy.
You don't seem like the river cruise type.
Is there a type? I suppose there is. I've always been an outsider. I am who I am, and I am perfectly content to be who I am.
This cabin is not occupied. There's nothing of interest here. The young Cornelia Robson is staying here. Miss Robson's family, certainly. This cabin is occupied by Louise Bourget. A beautiful sewing machine. Miss Bourget is lucky. I've never managed to sew anything. I need to find something to cut the thread that's blocking the mechanism. The sewing machine won't start, even though it's plugged in properly. The mechanism is stuck. I need to find something to cut the The mechanism is stuck. I need to find something to cut the thread that's blocking the mechanism. The mechanism is stuck. A few francs. Hardly enough for a trip like this one. A pair of scissors could be handy. Everything's ready. I just need to switch on the sewing machine. Everything's ready. The mechanism is stuck. The mechanism is stuck. The sewing machine won't start, even though it's plugged in properly. The mechanism is stuck. Voila! The sewing machine is working. The needle is blocking the hatch opening and needs to be lifted up. It looks like an estimate of the value of Mrs. Doyle's necklace.
Excuse me, Tarek. I wanted to thank you for letting me speak to the captain this morning.
Ah, Miss Royce, I'm sorry for making you wait on the dock. I could do nothing until the captain arrived. Those were my orders.
This is the cabin of Guido Ricchetti. A code? Mr. Ricchetti doesn't want anyone going through his things. They look like pieces of a puzzle. There must be a reason Mr. Ricchetti has saved them. A list of deliveries. Some are crossed out, others not. This would be Monsieur Ferguson's untidy stateroom. A box locked by an elaborate mechanism. It appears Mr. Ferguson has something to hide. It's jammed. I should inspect the rest of the box. Another little treasure for my collection. It's a fine signet ring, considering its owner loathes all forms of wealth. This cabin is not occupied. There's nothing of interest here. Excellent. Another record for my collection.
No regrets about not visiting Abu Simbel?
Oh, I thought I knew the temple like the back of my hand, until I heard of Monsieur Poirot's discoveries. But the village nearby was still worth a visit. I hope you get the chance to see it someday.
This would be Mrs. Allerton's cabin? The lock is too small for my instruments. I'll have to find another way to open it.
Hey there, parrot?
Hey there.
Can you talk?
Talk.
Oh, that's really impressive, isn't it?
Isn't it?
What's your name?
Grimo. Grimo.
How does the box open?
Mama's box.
Can you open the box for me, Grimo?
Mama's box.
What's in the box?
Mama's box.
Do you want to go out, Grimo?
Grimo? Hungry.
Are you hungry, Grimo?
Grimo? Hungry.
I might have found the way to open this box.
Do you want to eat?
Peanuts.
I wonder if it's good for a parrot to eat peanuts.
Peanuts.
Mama doesn't want to give you peanuts.
Peanuts.
If I give you peanuts, will you open the box for me?
Peanuts.
Where can I find these peanuts?
Do you want to play, Grimo?
Grimo? Hungry.
Grimo, I'm your mother. Mama's box?
Mama's box.
Seeds. Food for the parrot. Seeds. The cabin of Hercule Poirot. What I could learn from this man.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is a surprise. What are you doing here? I didn't expect to see you again after our meeting in Mallorca.
I wasn't entirely honest, I'm afraid. I am Jane Royce, a private detective. I was undercover investigating a theft.
Really? How exciting.
The captain has tasked me with helping to investigate the murder of Lynette Doyle. Can you tell me your movements of last night?
As requested, I was with Miss de Belfort. She was so panicked that I had to give her a sedative.
You stayed with her all night?
Yes, from midnight until now.
Very well, that's straightforward enough. Ladies, I must ask you to step out so that I can search you, as well as this cabin.
Excuse me?
All passengers and cabins must be searched. You can ask the captain.
I was just leaving anyway.
It will be a formality. Thank you in advance.
Nothing interesting. A locked photo album. But why did Mr. Belfort take it on holiday? It's done. It's open. I hope she doesn't have to go through all this every time she wants to look at her photos. Oh, they seemed so happy back then. But now? Is hatred all they feel? Simon had proposed to Jackie. Their future seemed bright. Pennington's stateroom is truly luxurious. Pennington has a gun. Why would a businessman take a pistol on a quiet cruise? Unfortunately, it can't be the murder weapon. It's a .45, a much higher caliber than the gun that killed Lynette. The pen must have cost more than I earned for a successful investigation. This Pennington guy sounds dodgy. I might find something useful in his papers. There are indeed marks on these papers. I feel like I might be able to extract some useful information. But for that, I need to find something to reveal them. I need a pencil to reveal the marks. I need a pencil to... I'm borrowing this, Mr. Pennington. There are no marks left. All the marks are there. There are no marks left. There are no marks left. There are no marks left. I think I have the entire letter. Now I just need to put it in order. That's it. I have the entire letter. Pennington claims to have run into the Doyles on this boat by pure chance. But this letter, which he tried to make disappear, tells a completely different story. I have the strong impression that this trip to Egypt is actually a business trip for Mr. Pennington, perhaps even a matter of professional survival. He seems quite embarrassed at the thought of someone uncovering the games he's played with Lynette's money. I wonder if that's what it could be about.
I'm sorry, I thought the cabin was empty.
But who are you? Where'd you spring from?
I'm Jane Royce. I'm a private detective working on another case. Now I'm helping on this one. The captain assigned me the task of searching all the cabins.
If it will help uncover my wife's murderer, go ahead.
For God's sake, you're not going to search my cabin?
If it's a problem for you, I suggest you discuss it with the captain. Meanwhile, I'll proceed with the search.
If you must, you must. But this is outrageous.
This is the bag where Dr. Bessner keeps his medical instruments. This instrument is used to monitor blood pressure. A scalpel. Not unusual for a doctor to carry one, but in the wrong hands it could become a weapon. A stethoscope, the doctor's tie.
My condolences, sir.
Thank you.
Miss Bowers is extremely tidy. I think I've found Miss Bowers' medicine cabinet. With the current from this battery, I should be able to activate the box mechanism. Then all I have to do is get it to the end of the line. I found Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace. Miss Bowers is the thief. Poirot needs to know this. One more test successful. Hello, Mrs. Allerton. How nice to see you again.
And unexpected. Miss Royce, is it now?
The Otterbourne family's cabin.
And unexpected.
A huge old typewriter. Now I can write.
And unexpected. Miss Royce, is it now? I understand you're a detective. You failed to mention that tidbit in Mallorca.
I'm sorry, it was necessary, I'm afraid.
No need to explain. It's still lovely to see you. Though not under the best circumstances, I'm afraid.
Oh, the ribbon seems dry. Maybe I can find a new ribbon around here somewhere. Flaming Kiss by Salome Otterbourne. Keeping her own book on her bedside table. This Salome seems like quite a character. I'll take it. It might come in handy. There were more bottles here recently. There we go, fresh ink. These are unsticking. It's almost as if... What have we here? I know some writers are supposed to be heavy drinkers, but I doubt the original manufacturer included a secret stash behind the typewriter's keys. There were more bottles here recently. This is Miss Van Schuler's stateroom. Wow, that's a nice jewellery box. I can be sure it's locked. But let's see if it's really well secured. I think we can put something in these slots. I think... A medallion with an intriguing shape. A medallion here. Unusual. Another medallion. A medallion. Why hide it here? A very strange collection of shiny objects. A very Simon Doyle's stateroom. Maybe there's something useful on these slides. A battery might come in handy. That is one well-protected safe. I can use it here. Looks like Mr. Doyle is enjoying his newfound wealth. I don't know how much he spent, but it doesn't look like he won much. Tim Allerton. You're hiding something. I know it. Tim Allerton's book. Hard to be read when it's hollowed out. There you go. An enigmatic message signed by an enigmatic J in an equally enigmatic hollow book. I wonder if the enigmatic Mr. Poirot might have an idea of who this J could be. Unfortunately, this can't be right. I knew I could do this. Mr. Poirot told me that Joanna Southwood, the jewel thief from Chez Ma Tante, is Tim Allerton's cousin. It's a reasonable bet that this J refers to Joanna. Another win with my name on it. A record player without a stylus. Strange. I'd have to ask Mr. Allerton. A record player without a stylus. Strange. I'd have to ask Mr. Allerton. Mrs. Otterbourne, have you made progress on your book since we last spoke?
May didn't tell me you were a detective. You could have helped me with my next novel. It's going to be about a fearless policewoman who has to track down a handsome and brooding gangster. But I don't believe I'll answer your questions just now.
This would be Yamao Hayashi's stateroom. Jazz music, very old-fashioned. Jazz music. All of these businessmen on this ship have secrets to hide. A state-of-the-art synthesizer. I wouldn't have believed that Mr. Hayashi was a musician. Incredible! Mr. Hayashi can record melodies directly onto the synthesizer? That was it. Let's see why Mr. Hayashi keeps a cassette in a briefcase. It looks like a property sales document. I'm no expert, but it seems straightforward enough.
How are you, Miss Van Schuler?
You, my dear, do manage to show up at some unusual places.
With any luck, Grimo should open Mrs. Allerton's chest for me.
I don't think alcohol is the solution to your problems, sir.
Don't worry, miss. I handle alcohol very well. I'm not going to drown myself in it.
How are you? Last night must have been brutal for you as well.
It shouldn't have happened like that. Are you investigating with Mr. Poirot?
Circumstances have us investigating together, yes. My name is Jane Royce. Pleased to meet you. Here are your peanuts, Grimo. Happy now? Now, will you open the box for me?
Primo, happy! Mama's box!
Wow, that colour pattern is gorgeous.
Mama's box!
Wow, that's quite a colourful display, Grimo.
Amanda Bolton, a nasty film critic. Why does Mrs. Allerton keep reviews written by such an odious woman? All these film reviews seem to have been written by this Amanda Bolton, a very critical person it seems.
Excuse me, Captain, are you busy?
Yes, you would think it's strange, but despite everything, I'm writing the next scenario for my Pyramids and Sphinx campaign. I mustn't let my players down.
You often find yourself taking care of someone all night.
It's a hazard of my profession, I'm afraid. Last time, it was that man who was ill, Kapoor, I believe. And now, Miss de Belfort. Believe me, this has not been the relaxing journey I expected.
Are you doing well?
I'm just trying to stay out of the way. What a terrible thing.
I'd better see how Mr. Poirot is progressing.
A clam rake. When I was a child in Belgium, I would help my father to collect the clams from the sand with one of these. We've been on this boat for 2 days, and I believe we haven't had a chance to really talk yet.
Indeed. It's too bad it's under such a terrible circumstances.
I would have much preferred to talk to you about my archaeological discovery yesterday. I'm sure it would have fascinated you. I apologize. Did you seek some peace and quiet coming here?
I'm just admiring Abu Simbel. What a splendor. I'm very sorry I missed your demonstration.
Could you tell me your movements last night?
Of course. Time for the interrogation. Let's see. After dinner, I read on the deck. I went to bed around 10 p.m. and woke up around 8 a.m. this morning. Nothing out of the ordinary, I'm afraid.
And you didn't see or hear anything?
Now that you mention it, I was awakened in the middle of the night by a loud splash, as if someone had thrown a stone into the water.
Do you remember what time it was? Did you go to investigate?
It was after midnight, I think. And no, I stayed in bed.
Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace has gone missing. Do you know anything about it?
I am not an expert, but I can tell you that pearls of that size are extremely rare. The necklace must be worth a small fortune. I wouldn't be surprised if it was stolen, and possibly the motive for the murder.
It is certainly a possibility. We found a hidden delivery list in a cryptex in your cabin.
Ah. Well, you know, conducting archaeological research isn't the most lucrative job. So, to make ends meet, I sometimes facilitate the transfer of certain works of small value from one hand to another.
Your offense?
I wouldn't put it that crudely. Call it what you will. I'm not proud of it, but without it, I couldn't fund my research, which I like to think is a benefit to my colleagues.
I see. Well, enjoy the view. I must concentrate on finding a murderer.
Nice shot. But one good shot doesn't make a game.
Most certainly, my friend. And the next shot promises to be even more difficult.
Excuse me, gentlemen, for interrupting. But would you have a moment to answer a few questions?
Of course. Anything I can do to help.
Right now? Can't we at least finish our game?
I could insist, monsieur. So, Mr. Hayashi, who's winning?
Without bragging, I believe I can safely say I'm in a better position than Mr. Allerton. But the game is far from over.
Could you please tell me your movements last night?
The evening started innocently enough. We were playing cards. I spent the early part of the evening playing bridge with the Doyles and Mr. Pennington.
Waiter, a drink, a double gin.
Simon, are you playing or what?
Sorry.
To revenge.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine.
Well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
When our game was over, Mr. Pennington and Mrs. Doyle went to bed. As for me, I simply moved to a sofa to read my book. I admit, it was an old murder mystery. Mr. Doyle stayed on his sofa, and Mr. Belfort started talking to Miss Robson. Steward Samir remained behind the counter until 11:30 p.m. Poor child. She had to put up with the woman's incessant questions. She was clearly drunk, but the little girl was at a loss what to do. It was a distressing sight.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
When the argument started to escalate, I seized the opportunity to discreetly slip away. Nothing makes me more uncomfortable than public confrontations. I paused for a moment, leaning on the railing of the deck. I could still hear them shouting inside, and I was relieved to have gotten out. I felt a pang of sympathy for poor Miss Robson, who wasn't as lucky as I was. That's when I heard the gunshot.
Mr. Hayashi! Mr. Hayashi! She shot him! Oh, she shot him! Oh, God. Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done? What have I done?
Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife.
better get hold of Miss Bowers. I'll stay while you get her.
I must go to him. Oh, Simon, Simon, how could I? Let me go. Let me throw myself overboard. Let me kill myself.
You must stay here. Don't make a fuss. Pull yourself together. It's all right, I tell you. I looked after Mr. Belfort until Miss Robson returned with Miss Bowers.
Now then, what's all this?
As Miss Bowers seemed to have the situation well in hand, I rushed off to wake Dr. Besner. Dr. Besner!
Who's that? Stop making such a racket.
It's Doyle. He's been shot. Mr. Belfort shot him. He's in the salon. Can you come?
Let's see. It's not pretty, but it could be much worse. The bone is fractured, and there's considerable blood loss. Mr. Hayashi, help me carry him to my cabin. Perfect. Come and help us. You'll be more useful than Mr. Hayashi, who I see is in the process of collapsing. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Don't worry. I'll do what I can.
I confess, I've never been very comfortable with blood, so I mostly helped to clear the procession way to the doctor's cabin. I was surprised and pleased by young Miss Robson's mental strength and composure. It was as if she had been waiting for this moment to bloom. I stayed near the door to get some fresh air while the doctor attended to Mr. Doyle. The groans he made, it was terrible.
Well, this is the best I can do. You've been brave. I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. And your wife? What should we do about your wife?
She needn't know till the morning. You mustn't blame Jackie. It's been all my fault. I treated her disgracefully. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yes, I understand.
My fault, Miss Robson. Someone ought to stay with her. She might hurt herself.
It's all right, Mr. Doyle. Miss Bowers is going to stay with her all night.
Mr. Hayashi, the gun. You mustn't leave it lying around.
Quite right. I'll go and get hold of it now. I searched the entire lounge for a good 10 minutes, but I couldn't find that damn revolver anywhere. It had completely vanished. I'm bothered. I can't find that revolver.
What? How is that possible? Did you look everywhere?
Of course, I looked everywhere. It dropped out of the girl's hand. She kicked it away and it went under a settee. It isn't under that settee now.
But who could have taken it? It's curious, that. But I don't see what we can do about it. Both of you go to bed. I'll watch over him tonight. And thank you. Your help has been invaluable.
I did my best. Good luck.
Thank you, Doctor.
I wished Miss Robson a good night and went to my cabin. I've never been so happy to go to bed. It took me a while to fall asleep, but eventually I did.
And after all that?
I went back to my cabin, say 30 minutes past midnight.
Your cabin is the closest one to the lounge, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Did you notice or hear anything unusual after you returned to your cabin?
Well, I think I heard a noise, like a splash, just before falling asleep. That was probably around 1 a.m. or so, but I'm not certain.
Very well, Mr. Hayashi. Thank you again for your cooperation. The splash could have been the murder weapon being thrown into the water by the killer. Mr. Hayashi, can you tell me anything about the disappearance of Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace?
Monsieur Poirot, I swear to you, I knew nothing of it until you informed me of its disappearance.
In that case, I believe you have told me all I needed to know for now. Miss Royce, I was looking for you.
I was looking for you too, Mr. Poirot. Time to share information?
The murder weapon is not at the scene of the crime or in Mr. Belfort's cabin. Why would the murderer get rid of the weapon? It would make more sense to use it to incriminate her.
How are you? Last night must have been brutal for you as well.
It shouldn't have happened like that. Are you investigating with Mr. Poirot?
Circumstances have us investigating together, yes. My name is Jane Royce. Pleased to meet you. I'd better see how Mr. Poirot is progressing.
Mr. Allerton, don't you want to enjoy some sunshine?
If you move the billiard table outside, I'd be happy to.
Could you tell me your movements last night, Mr. Allerton?
Since you ask so politely, we all had dinner together. Then I went to bed around 11 p.m. I was awakened by noise. Miss Robson calling Mr. Hayashi, footsteps, and then Dr. Bessner talking. After that, I went back to sleep and heard nothing else until this morning.
Last night's meal. I'm sure I was the only one drinking wine at our table. Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace disappeared last night. Can you tell me anything about that?
You're the first to tell me the news. I didn't even know it had been stolen. The thief will make a fortune if he can sell it, but he doesn't stand a chance if you're there to stop him.
Very well. Thank you for your testimony. Let's move on. We found a message signed J in a hollow book. We also found a J traced in blood on Lynette Doyle's wall. A coincidence, perhaps?
If you think I killed Lynette, you're nuts. But, well, okay. The J in the message is for Joanna Southwood. Joanna is my cousin. You know her, right? She told me you met her at Chez Ma Tante, the night that fool's wedding proposal backfired.
Yes, she was the engagement ring's thief.
Who saved Lynette from a disastrous marriage.
Given the recent circumstances, we can say an even more disastrous marriage has occurred. But very well. It is your cousin who sends mysterious messages in hollow books?
Yes. We've done it since we were kids. There's no harm in it.
We'll leave it like that then, for the moment. We noticed that the stylus of your record player is missing from your cabin.
Yes. I lost it somewhere while we were shifting our luggage in Aswan.
That's unfortunate. The record player won't work without it. I think this globe could be useful given Miss Royce's recent discoveries. Good day, Samir. Might I disturb you for a moment?
Of course, Mr. Poirot. What can I do for you?
I was wondering how the ship's staff are doing.
That is very kind of you, sir. We are, of course, doing the best we can, despite the terrible tragedy. You mustn't worry. We carry on and do the best we can under the circumstances. After all, everyone must eat. Cabins must be cleaned. Happily, there are few complaints.
May I ask what your movements were last night?
Of course. I tended the bar until 11:30 p.m. After that, I joined the chef and the captain for our role-playing game session. You look at me strangely, but the scenario is getting very intense. I've been thinking about it all day. My spell book is nearly depleted. We played until around 3 a.m., I think. Goodness, I haven't stayed up that late since I was 17.
Did you happen to notice Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
How could I not? It is so beautiful. I think it's worth more than anything I could earn in my lifetime.
Good day, Mademoiselle Robson. You seem anxious. Do you want to speak with me?
Yes, Monsieur Poirot.
Please, take your time.
Mrs. Doyle was incredibly kind to me. What happened last night is simply dreadful.
Tell me of last night, Mademoiselle, if you will, in your own words.
Yes, I will explain everything to you.
After you retired for the evening, I went back to the lounge for tea. And then, Jacqueline de Belfort arrived.
Waiter, a drink, a double gin.
To revenge.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine.
Well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
Robson. Cornelia, right? Tell me about yourself.
About me? I'm not very interesting.
Who are you? Where are you from? I want to know everything.
Why are you interested?
Why are you avoiding my questions? We girls must stick together.
Miss de Belfort kept questioning me for almost an hour. I tried several times to excuse myself, but she would plead with me to stay each time. I lost count of how many drinks she had. There was a strange atmosphere in the room. Miss de Belfort was talking to me, looking at me, and yet it was as if I wasn't really there, as if she was talking to someone else.
And we have excellent drawing classes.
Simon, I want another drink.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
What damned business is it of yours?
Go to bed, Jackie. You're drunk.
If you're embarrassed, Simon dear, you'd better leave the room.
And when I saw Mr. Hayashi leave the lounge, I thought I could finally slip away too. Miss de Belfort was glaring at Mr. Doyle with a crazed look, full of rage.
I really must. It's so late.
You're not to go. You're to stay and hear what I've got to say.
You're making a fool of yourself. For God's sake, go to bed.
You're afraid of a scene, aren't you? That's because you're so English, so reticent. You want me to behave decently, don't you? You damned fool. Do you think you could treat me as you have done and get away with it? I told you that I'd kill you sooner than see you go to another woman. You're my man, do you hear? You belong to me. I'll shoot you like a dog, like the dirty dog you are!
Mr. Hayashi! Mr. Hayashi! She shot him! Oh, she shot him!
Oh God. Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done? What have I done?
Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife.
I'll drown myself! I'll drown myself! I'm not fit to live! Oh, Simon! Simon!
Better get hold of Miss Bowers. I'll stay while you get her.
Miss Bowers! Open the door!
Miss Robson, what's happening? Are you all right?
Oh my God! It's Mr. Belfour! She shot Mr. Doyle! She keeps saying she wants to kill herself! We need you!
And Mr. Doyle, is he all right?
He's in the lounge. He has a bullet wound in his leg. Mr. Hayashi will get Dr. Bessner once we've reached Miss de Belfour. If she's left alone, she might harm herself.
Now then, what's all this?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not at the moment. I'll give her a sedative and stay with her all night. Go and help the others with Mr. Doyle. I'm sure they'll need you more.
Perfect. Come and help us. You'll be more useful than Mr. Hayashi, who I see is in the process of collapsing. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Don't worry. I'll do what I can. Poor Mr. Hayashi didn't seem very comfortable at the sight of Mr. Doyle's wound, so I stepped in. The doctor and I carried Mr. Doyle to the doctor's cabin. Luckily, we didn't have to carry Mr. Hayashi as well. The wound was really ghastly. The doctor busied himself cleaning and treating the wound as best he could.
Well, this is the best I can do. You've been brave. I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. And your wife? What should we do about your wife?
She needn't know till the morning. You mustn't blame Jackie. It's been all my fault. I treated her disgracefully. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yes, I understand.
My fault, Miss Robson. Someone ought to stay with her. She might hurt herself.
It's all right, Mr. Doyle. Miss Bowers is going to stay with her all night.
Mr. Hayashi, the gun. You mustn't leave it lying around.
Quite right. I'll go and get hold of it now.
I watched the doctor administer a sedative to Mr. Doyle. He seemed immediately more at ease.
I'm bothered. I can't find that revolver.
What? How is that possible? Did you look everywhere?
Of course, I looked everywhere. It dropped out of the girl's hand. She kicked it away and it went under a settee. It isn't under that settee now.
But who could have taken it? It's curious, that. But I don't see what we can do about it. Both of you go to bed. I'll watch over him tonight. And thank you. Your help has been invaluable.
I did my best. Good luck.
Thank you, Doctor. Mr. Hayashi left for his cabin and I continued to mine. I sat on my bed for several minutes, realizing what had just happened, trying to compose myself before going to bed and finally falling asleep. So now you know everything. That's it.
I see. Jacqueline de Belfort's revolver. I am reminded when she showed it to me. Miss Robson, What can you tell me about Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace?
It was simply stunning, wasn't it? And it looked perfect on her. Such elegance.
The necklace you admire so. What a dream it would be to possess such a necklace.
Well, of course.
It has been stolen.
Oh no, Mr. Poirot. I would never have dared. I assure you, you must believe me. I know nothing about the theft.
In your cabin, we found a very elegant pocket watch.
It's one of the few keepsakes I have from my father.
So, he is the man beside you, inside the watch.
Yes, that was before we lost everything. I love having it close to me. Back then, we were all together and happy, and so very innocent.
The memories of our loved ones are often the most precious treasures we possess. Excellent. Jacqueline de Belfort showed me a small .22 caliber revolver at the hotel in Aswan. It's the one she used to shoot Simon Doyle. Another victory for Poirot, of course. No. What talent. If someone wanted to drug me, the task is not impossible. Observing that I only pour from my own bottle, uncorked at the table, the perpetrator could easily target me and no one else. I must go and check on this. Who is the world's greatest detective? Excellent deduction. Excellent deduction. Good morning, sir. The captain has asked me to investigate last night's tragedy. I have a few questions for you.
Of course, ask away. I want to help in any way I can.
I hope you are not too overwhelmed by the tragedy.
I confess I fell behind because I was standing guard at Mrs. Doyle's cabin for the captain this morning, but I'm managing.
Can you tell me your movements yesterday evening?
Let's see. I finished my shift and hurried to tidy up everything so I could join the captain and Samir for a role-playing game. It must have been around 10 p.m. We lost track of time and stopped playing around 3 a.m. Have you ever played our game? It's called Pyramids and Sphinx.
I'm afraid not. You didn't see or hear anything unusual?
In our bedroom down in the hold? No, not really. Only Samir when he fell in the river of lava.
A river of lava? How unfortunate. What can you tell me about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
Nothing, I'm afraid. I didn't notice it. I didn't even know who she was until I heard about her death.